this video is going to be about studying online, especially in London during a pandemic, and here are some tips and also goals I've set for myself on how to manage doing everything online, especially in a very small space. And my first tip, which everyone obviously says, but to actually do, is to take lots of walks and to add variety to those walks, because I know it's very tempting to just say, oh, I'll do it later, but to schedule a time in your day where you're going to spend that time outside, just you by yourself, enjoying nature, is so important for your mental health. As well, like, make sure to add variety in terms of listening to a different podcast, listening to a different music album, maybe just enjoying the sounds of the birds and not listening to any music, but adding something novel and new which is going to spice up your day in a way and make it not seem like it's Groundhog Day every day and that you're just stuck in your room working all day. You need something to break that up and a change of scenery, so make sure to go on walks. And also maybe not with your flatmates, because although you spend all time with them and I'm sure you adore your friends, your family, it might be nice as well to have that time where it's literally just yourself and your thoughts, so you can sort of decompress and just enjoy that time by yourself. My second thing is do not study on your bed, because the lack of study spaces are really annoying and it's so tempting to just pull up your duvet, get comfy and start typing away. Well, it's not the best advice, because I'm definitely someone who likes to disassociate and detach myself from my work environment and my rest environment. And when you're conflating the two and you're working from bed all the time, I feel like it can be hard to detach yourself from that. So every time you get in bed, it's like you feel like you should be working. And when you're limited to very few study spaces, that's not a great mindset to get into, I think. I think it could be really helpful if you make sure to always study at your desk. So then when you go to bed, you can sleep properly and feel relaxed. You don't feel like you sort of should be working, because now you're in bed, you're in relaxed mode. And I think it's important to keep that mindset when you go into bed, that it is your rest time and it is time where you should stop working. My last tip as well is to cook new meals, because obviously people aren't having many new exciting things entering their daily schedule at the moment, but changing up what you cook is a very small, simple way to add something new into your daily routine. And also it's fun to try, it's a lockdown hobby. You could cook for your flatmates or cook for other people, and it's a nice way to do something in a limited space that isn't online or looking at your phone. It's you sort of doing a physical activity that doesn't take up too much space, and you don't have to do burpees everywhere. So it's quite a nice way to spend your time, your downtime, and to try and pick up a new hobby.
Hey guys, so today I wanted to share with you some tips about being productive during e-learning, because it has been a challenge, but at the same time I started school, like college, and that's all I know, so I hope I can help you with some things. First of all, something that really helps me is that because I don't have like a desk and a workstation area here in my room, I usually take classes in my sister's room. So yeah, that's why we have a lot of change of scenery here, okay? So it's better for me, because whenever I feel tempted to like lie down and all, I won't be in my room, and I know that I shouldn't just pick up and leave and go to my room and lay down, you know? So another thing that's good is that her bed there is not made up, because she doesn't live here anymore, so I won't lie in her bed. So this is great. I know that I'm there to have my classes, do my homework, work on some projects, so when I'm there I know that I'm supposed to be doing this. So it's great. But of course, at the end of the day, sometimes I'll be like, oh, okay, I just go to my room and lay down and do whatever it is that I have to do in my computer there, and everything will be just fine. And sometimes, yes, you will be able to do whatever it is that you need to do lying in your bed, but most times it's just you're not being as productive as you should be, and just that feeling that is the end of the day and I just already did a lot of things. Sometimes it can jeopardize a little bit of your productivity, so I wouldn't recommend it. But again, I do this, so once in a while it's okay. And another thing that I was talking to my friends about, and I feel like it's kind of useful, is that you should try to sleep well, and maybe even try to sleep earlier than normal, because something that is really challenging about e-learning is that we have like this same space again. If you're not able to do what I do and just change rooms to have your classes and work on whatever it is that you need to work on, it is really hard to like detach the being productive and working from the relaxing and me time and let's get some sleep and, well, everything that we need to keep our mental health on check. So because this is challenging, me and my friends were discussing some techniques that we use to sleep better. And of course, first things first, you shouldn't have your phone with you like all the time and just fall asleep with your phone in your face. But of course, we all do that. I do that too. So, but it's not recommended, okay? So if you can, just put something on your computer or on your TV if you have a TV, and just sleep to something. Maybe it's kind of better than having your phone. A good tip is to read a book. Maybe if you have to read something for school, read that. It's great. And something that I really found interesting that we were discussing is that if you're really anxious about something and you're worried, like I have to do this tomorrow or I have this project, and you just can't sleep because you're just overthinking everything, is something that I do a lot, okay? Anxiety is here. You can just get up, okay, and just write down whatever it is that you have to do, or even start to do this thing, okay? Sometimes I have to like do a presentation, so I'll start the presentation, I'll read the text that I have to read for the presentation, and then even though I'll probably have to redo it like in the morning because I was just tired and just wasn't as productive as I should be, it's great because like you feel lighter, because I feel like, okay, at least I've started that, or at least I know what it is that I have to do tomorrow, like I have written down. So I don't have to be worried about remembering, and my mind won't be as full as it was before. And like this tiny things already helped a lot. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching and stay hydrated. This also helps.